I thought I'd do a little video tutorial because I've seen quite a few people do those on how to put my random makeup on. Yeah, so I got some cream. I just put any old cream on, and this is the cream I have available at the moment. So it's a Body Shop. It's actually a night cream. So normally meant to use day creams. I think night creams are a bit thicker. Anyway, I stuff that on. Don't put too much on because otherwise, last time I did that, I ended up with watery eyes. So, cause I suppose it's got to go somewhere, doesn't it? So, and in my eye. But anyway, yes, yeah, so a little dollop, and then I just shove it on like this. This is just showing you how quick I do my makeup because I don't normally have that much spare time available. So anyway, right, so that's on. So I've got some cream on, and then what else? Yeah, I just use any concealer. So I've got, I don't know, this one. I think it actually came from Poundland, maybe. It's a, so I don't know. It's this one. I will have to use my glasses because I can't see. A Facefinity All Day Matte pan stick. It's Max Factor foundation thing. Anyway, I just use any random one that looks kind of like my skin colour, because then it can disguise any bags or whatever. So I just smear that under my eyes like that, like that, like that, because I get these little veins around my eyes. Well, I suppose everybody does, don't they? Because you need blood there and all that. But anyway, apparently you're meant to have a smooth complexion. I don't know. So I whack some of that on there like that. There we go. Beautiful. And then I get one of these. This is from Boots, not very expensive because I don't really like expensive things because I don't really have, don't have spare money for all that. So this is Revolution, and it's a multicoloured palette like that. And it looks like this. Loads of colours. So I don't really know what colour I'm going to go for today, but I like this green one. I've had quite a few compliments on that one, so I might wear that, even though, look, I'm running out. So I might wear green. So basically, you put the lighter colour on first. So if you want green, you'd pick the lighter green. So I might put that on first. And then, which is like a shiny, shimmery colour. So you bung that on like that. Bung that on like that. Bung that on like that, like that, bung that on like that, bung that on like that. So you just layer it up until you get a colour that looks kind of like the palette colour. I don't use brushes because I don't really have time for all that. You've got to keep washing them, don't you? But you have a clean fingers, you might as well just whack it on with your finger, mightn't you? Right, so I just wax out some of that on like that. This is how you do it, just whack it on like that. I mean, in theory, I think lighter colours make things wider. So if you have like narrow eyes, to widen them out, I don't know, would you put like a light colour in the middle or something? I think the lighter colour makes it, I don't know, it's a bit confusing, but I always do it like this anyway. So this is kind of like making it bigger. I'm just doing a video tutorial. So are there for anybody? So then you put some of this on like that. Some of that on like that. Some of that on like that. Some of that like that. Like that. Some of that like that. And then that looks kind of like the palette colour, doesn't it? And then, right, in theory you'd then get the next lighter colour, which is, no, my finger's already gone that colour. That green here, there, bring that on like that. So then you'd put that there. Next colour on like that. Like that. Like that. So the darker colour goes on the outside of the eye. Like that. But I've already been doing this for 5 minutes. Or nearly 6 minutes, I don't know. Anyway, right, so bung that on like that. Bung that on like that. And then you get the lighter colour here. No, darker colour. Darker colour. Darker colour. Darker colour. Darker colour. This is the same darker colour. It's just the same green that I'm using, you know. This green. I'm moving on. This green. So you bung that on there. Bung that on there. And then if you want to mix it up a bit, you can use, I don't know, sometimes you see me wearing this colour on the outer bit to make it look a bit more, I don't know what it does really. Makes it look a bit different, doesn't it? Bung that on like that. 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 And then just use your finger to blend it. Blendy, 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 blendy. Blendy, 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 blendy. Blendy, blendy. And then what you could do is you could get I use a darker colour under my eyes, like that, so this is just a brown. If I had a black, I'd use a black, but just on the outside of your eye, like that. And like that. Like that. I'm just using my camera at the moment to see what I'm doing. So. But basically this comes from Poundland too. It's just a, well, the name's rubbed off now. That might have been Max Factor, I don't know. But I don't like that much expensive things. So. There we go. And then you get a mascara, which is just a old one I found lying about. Any mascara that doesn't make your eyes water is good. This is a black one. And then just stick that on like that. And that's how you do your eye makeup. Or how I do my eye makeup. So no brushes involved except for the mascara brush. There we go. And then if I'm feeling very fancy, I'll do my face as well. I'll just bung random stuff on my face. So that's how I do my eyes anyway. Now I've got green fingers. But this is, look, that's what my eye makeup looks like. Then I'll get this finger, because that's the only finger I've got spare. Or my thumbs. And then I just bung some, I don't know, orange one of them on. Well, it's not orange, is it? It's like a cobble colour. And then try and match how many times I've stuck it on with this one on the other side. So, and then like that. Make it look like I've been outside more. Just stick some of that up there, because the sun hits you up there, doesn't it? And then I could get a shimmery one. Maybe I'll get a shimmery one. And then I'll stick that there. Shimmery one. Shimmery one. You put your shimmery things there to make it look reflective. And some shimmery stuff up there. Shimmery stuff up there. Shimmery stuff up there. Shimmery stuff there as well. Shimmery stuff there. Shimmery stuff there. Shimmery stuff there. Look, this is the shimmery stuff that you can't see because I've used it all. I'm just using any shimmery stuff that's left. Shimmery stuff there. 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 And shimmery stuff there. I might use some more shimmery stuff from here, even though you're not really meant to stick it in these places probably, but it's a very nice shimmery colour, so I'll stick that up there. I might even stick that on there like that. Stick that on there. I like shimmery stuff. There we go. Lots of shimmeriness. You can never have too much shimmery stuff. Well, you probably could, but anyway. I like my shimmery stuff. There we go. That's probably enough, isn't it? Oh, I'll just do one dab there. One dab there. There we go. And that's how I do my makeup. Oh, didn't that... How long have I taken? 12 minutes. Something like that. Does that look adequate? There we go. Shimmery, shimmery, shimmery. Never have too much shimmery. Well, sometimes, but no, I like my shimmery. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.